For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates. Back when I had time for you. Back when I had lies for you. Back when my heart died for you. I wish I ain't had ties to you. Back then I had time for you. Back then I had lies for you. Back then my heart died for you. I wish I ain't had ties to you. For real. And you hate me cause I counted on your sorrows. And I hate you too. Yeah. Okay, admit it. I ain't had your heart from the start. You was finished. Never play your role, left your part unattended. I was trying to bag, got a cart, get up in it. Yeah, I got the juice, got a cart, end up in it. You can see the proof in the pages. First book of boom, or protected by the sages. Before you level up, you gotta master all the stages. You ain't lead a matrix, cause you ain't had the patience for real. So baby, go and chill with the fake. Take the puppy on a walk, lame nigga on a date. For real, now baby, go and chill with the snake. Take a bite out the apple now, baby, need a break. The truth you seek, the root beneath. There's nothing short of old lies written in the book. You left for the throne, you thought it wasn't better look. But when I'm alone, I'm my best like Westbrook. I had time for you. Back when I had lies for you. Back when my heart died for you. I wish I ain't had ties to you. Back then I had time for you. Back then I had lies for you. Back then my heart died for you. I wish I ain't had ties to you. For real. And you hate me cause I counted on your sorrows. And I hate you too.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the ring, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations.
There it is. There it is. They say, Moni, why you play both? Because I can, because we're back. That's why. That's why. You had to put a little something special on it for you. Just a little something special. What's up?
Wow.
I'm coming back hot, baby. Hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Oh my goodness. Is this where we put the pinky out? Oh, coming back hot.
Hot. Hot for you in the kitchen. Look, what's up, y'all? You've been in my inbox. I know y'all been in my co-host inbox. I already know that. Y'all in his inbox about all types of shit. So Uh, Here we are again. Let me look up at the
Well,
camera
I'm
again.
gonna tell you,
Here we are.
nothing like your business being in the straight. I'm gonna tell you.
Well, you
Well,
signed up for this. You signed up for this. And people, yes, I put Boomer thing back up there. I just let it roll. I just let it all roll just so we can go from the beginning to the end to the beginning, and let you all know where it's coming from. We want to say hello to WUBI Ubiquity Radio. We are live and streaming over the radio, the actual radio station, and on WUBI Ubiquity Radio TV. So if you go to the website, I know you heard that ding in your ear, didn't you? You,
is that somebody knocking on our door?
you
Is that somebody knocking on our door?
Why you got us committing a felony with you? We cannot witness the crimes that get ready to happen at
Wait,
Walmart.
wait,
Okay.
wait, wait. And you can look at the
I
ceiling.
am
You ain't
not
got
at.
to see nothing
Oh, they
else.
called us. I'm not at Walmart. I'm at Dick's Sporting Goods
Oh,
in
definitely
our.
not there. They got guns. Girl. Wait,
Oh,
how you
and I
do
just came from the gun range.
how you do your little black thing on the screen, Chris, when you be disappearing like, oh, not me.
Poop.
There it is right there. Yes. That's what it is. I am not involved. You cannot prove it was me.
Mm-mm.
Someone hacked my system. What's up, y'all? People, do you see it's all of us here? My girl, she's at Dick's Sporting Goods, getting, I guess, getting get some fucking frustration now. I don't know what's
Well,
going on.
no correction. I am going to Texas Roadhouse now.
But you ain't got to tell the police every step you making on your crime. Just calm down now. I'm trying to keep them, incognito.
Yeah,
But
well, again, okay, again.
so I'm just glad. Thank you for you look, Lord. You look like Matthew when it was shaved your head. Now it's straight Jasmine. It's straight. Those are your children. They are your. No matter what you say, La. Those are your damn children. Because I see them in the regrowth of your hair. Damn it.
We was trying to deny him, but
Here we are. Here we
I
are.
know. I can't.
No, ma'am, you cannot. What? So you're going to be leaving us sooner than later, I'm assuming, because we're not going to go to eat with you. You probably
Yeah.
going
No,
to.
because my son is here and it's close to him leaving. So we on Roscoe's day off, we spending this time with him before next week.
I understand. I understand. So we're going to still carry on with what's in your cup. La, you can tell us probably what's going to be in your cup or what's been in your cup. I don't know.
Whatever's on the menu, I'm waiting. Ooh, can't wait.
Well, I got there we go, the city vodka on tap. However, I'm rolling with the THC city vodka tonight. I
Oh,
still
you
have
doing
my
the
original.
cloudy
uh
one?
oh, the
She doing the
TAC
cloudy
City
version.
Vodka.
I'm drinking the what? What's
Uh
the
Um,
version? Yes.
that
And
cup in your other hand, that cup in your other hand don't look like it got a top on it. Just checking.
you know, uh, the top police have checked in.
let me get my sippy cup.
The top police have checked in.
Let me get my sippy cup. Hold on.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. It's the top.
We have a top violation in lane 5.
I can't even say shit. Let me just hold on.
Okay.
Talk amongst
Yeah,
yourselves.
don't say nothing before you turn it over. Watch out, Flora. Here it comes.
Mm.
All right, thank you. What they say when they tell you what's behind the curtain? Yeah, what? It's the Wizard of Oz. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
What's up, Roscoe? Depot Train Depot?
Oh, I'm sorry, you was on live. Just say hey to say hi to the people.
Hey,
Say,
a proper hi. Hello. I don't think I'm putting this in correctly. Hold on. I can't even get the damn thing in.
You know what gets me?
What's that?
She ain't got a top on her cup, but the sippy cup police come to my house. Do you see this? The sippy cup police are at my house. All right, See, you ain't got a cup. You ain't got nothing on your no sippy cup at your house. So they come to my house.
They got to
All right,
go.
all right, all right. Y'all. She got a sippy cup. Look. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's under control. It's under control.
I got the
She
sippy.
got she got a sippy cup. No, look right here. All right.
So,
They
They
left
leaving.
the
They leaving. Yeah, they leaving. They leaving.
yeah, you got the loudest ass place. You're gonna have to stand outside while you talking. They can get you in. Come on outside.
No. She ain't got to be outside. I want to hear what she ordering. Hell with that.
You ain't got a seat yet. Get outside. Yeah, you ain't got a seat.
no, they coming to get it. They was wiping it off.
Okay, let's go outside until they do right quick. We'll talk to you. We can get to your table. But we can't have all the other people in the background with us being on the radio station. They're like, what in the hell is going on? She's on a full mic.
Can y'all hear me
They
now?
sound like they had a fight and somebody losing.
Mm-mm. Can y'all hear me now?
You and Baby
Oh,
Jasper.
we could hear you before, but we could hear everything else too.
Oh,
Baby
that
Jasper,
means
I
I
don't
got.
know what is going on with Baby Jasper there. But okay, so what's in your cup, Chris?
Huh? Let me see what I pulled off the bar for today. I had to pull it out one more time. I had to pull it here. Had to pull it out so that y'all could see it. All right, there it is. Can you see it?
Well, the people on the radio can't see shit, so
Oh, well then they don't know. Then they don't know nothing about city vodka. Okay, y'all can't see it. It's city vodka. It's in my cup. It's in the bottle. Yeah, all that.
well, I'm gonna let you go. It's too much people that's coming in from your
All
side.
right.
All right, thank you, sis, for showing in. She was out like Flint. She was ready for. I think that was a setup, but it's all right. It's all right. I think it's quieted down some for you, Sally. Let me know. Um,
She was like, okay, when y'all see me walk in here, just make hella noise so that I can get out of school early. See?
and it worked. It
Uh-huh. You are dismissed. You and them folks.
So, okay, you were saying because you guys know we have our little brief meeting. I think our meeting was 1 minute today before the show, but that's all right. And you were talking about your ring light. There's no ring light, but I do have my lights. Wait, I want you to watch. There's the other one. You like that? I got
Yeah,
that.
you look like you just came smooth up out of horror movie. Okay, like roar.
Ah!
Right? Like roar.
Well, I'll
Like
take that as a
damn.
compliment. See, you can't tell me about my people. So yes, you do the damn thing from that side, La. It's hard to hear me. Good gosh, good gosh. Okay. Is that a little bit better? Hopefully. I got to really go down on the mic for y'all to hear me, I
And
guess.
all this time we trying to keep it PG. Okay.
Fuck
Moving
that.
right along.
Fuck that. Fuck that. That's no fun. That's no
That's
fun.
no fun.
So let's talk about what's in my cup. What's in my cup is really healthy, actually. I have, the aloe vera flavored juice that you can get.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the aloe vera watermelon juice with
Okay.
the THC city vodka in it.
Okay.
Extremely,
Okay. See,
extremely
and
healthy.
you for somebody, yeah.
For me, this is the only person drinking out of this sippy cup,
Aloe vera. I like that sippy cup though.
right? This is from a Dollar Tree.
Okay.
I needed something that
Yeah.
wasn't glass or open because I'm clumsy as fuck.
Remember, you heard it here first, folks.
I tell you,
Okay.
I saw it here. Shit, y'all saw me fuck up my whole board up here and pour water out.
Man.
Whew.
Wait, messed up the board so bad she had to go get a new sponsor just to get all new gear. That's a doggone shame. Okay. You understand? It's like, see, that's how you get new gear. You just get on the air, mess
And
your stuff
snatch the
up, and
stuff.
then put out a plea. Y'all saw me mess up my stuff. I'm gonna need new sponsors. You see, and that was the smoothest marketing technique I've ever seen.
Oh,
She's sitting there with the bottle open, doing this. My gear's messed up.
You know what? The lies you tell. We need to definitely go back and take a look and see the surprise on my face and then the disappointment in my festivity throughout the rest of the damn show. The rest
Yes,
of
yes, that is true. That is true.
absolutely,
That is true.
absolutely just jacked up my
She
whole.
spilled up. She spilled so much stuff. Her floor jumped up and ate her salad. Yes, it was.
After the THC drink hit the floor, then I'm just trying to eat a little salad, just trying to have a little salad and recoup some of my feelings. And I don't know how part of the salad then falls on the floor.
I told you what it was. The TAC was so good that your floor got the munchies, and and it jumped up to get your salad
That's your story. I know you're gonna stick with it. I know
all
you.
day, all day. Been practicing ever since that day.
Okay. Some people just ain't shit, but at least he ain't shit to my face. How about that?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not shit where you can reach me. Say there's this smart move.
Oh, oh, he's painting me as violent. Oh my god.
That's it. No, 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 no. I
Okay.
just don't want you to reach out and touch me.
Have I ever reached out and touched you?
No, and I want to keep my record clean. That's right. She can't never reach out.
Duly noted. Duly noted. So, guys, look, I've been on film set. Very grateful, very grateful, very grateful. Um, I won't say much about what the film is. Hopefully, we get the director on in here because I wrapped early today. Today was the final wrap, but I wrapped earlier in the day, and then they went on about an hour out of town on a skeleton crew. Um, up, I can't even say northwest. They went somewhere. Okay, they
They
went
went.
some,
They went someplace.
and I'm not even trying to be funny and secretive. They went
They
someplace.
went someplace. They went someplace that you didn't even know. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. They didn't even need me to know. So they went someplace to handle the rest of the last scene of the movie that was being filmed. So, but the director will be on here. Did you look him up?
I didn't have to look him up.
You knew who he was.
Yeah, man. He did one of my favorite movies, Griddle House. Yeah.
I
You
told
know.
you probably would know him when you saw the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is one of the coolest dudes fucking ever. For real, for real. Like we had a good time. Now don't get it twisted, and he'll probably laugh. He'll probably laugh about it, but yeah, I don't think there was anyone on set that didn't get yelled at one point in time.
Well, I remember him from being in Scott. I remember seeing him in Scottsdale.
That Yeah, that's where he's originally from.
Right. Right. I remember seeing him in Scottsdale, and I remember asking about him, and somebody said that he's doing a movie. And I'm like, wait a minute, is that the same guy that did Griddle House? Is that the same guy that lived? I didn't know he still lived there, but he lived in Scottsdale. And he said, well,
He's not still in Scottsdale anymore.
no, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh man, I met that guy like way back when he was first kind of doing his school thing.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. They wanted him back before then, and he made a decision to go on to school. Get
Right, right. Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. And then as soon as he was done, they was knock, 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 knocking at the door again.
yeah.
So,
And well, now they can knock, knock, knock with a paycheck.
they do. They do.
I know they do. I know they do.
I didn't know, I never know. I didn't know you were as big as you were. I just, you click with people or you go do the work and I don't give a fuck what your title is as far as whether I like you or not. If I don't like you, it's not because of your fucking title. Trust and believe. So if I like you, it's not because of your fucking title. Believe that too. Um, but I had no clue how large he was. I didn't. I didn't.
Mm-mm. No, I remember because I can't remember the name of the studio, but somebody was trying to get him to work here, and I can't remember the name of the studio. I know it was one of the majors, and
Fox.
they, okay, all right, do some kind of internship or something, or work with them, and I
Hmm.
and I remembered that briefly, but then I forgot about it. But then when I saw his name, right, I did, and then when I saw it, it was the craziest thing because then when I saw, I think it was either Little Savages or War Rumors, Rumors of War, something.
Hmm.
I saw his name on it, and I was like, I know that guy. because I used to mess his name up all the time.
Wait,
I used
look,
to,
his last name.
yeah, I used to call him Paul Tamburino. I'm serious. I messed his name all up,
So
and
how do you pronounce it?
Tom Borla.
Oh, I was gonna mess it up. Are you sure? You're not sure.
That I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna lie, but I know it ain't Tambur. One thing I know for sure, it ain't Tamburino. All right, and but I used to
Tamburello.
mess his. But I remembered seeing him quite a few times, and it was like wow. And then the movie, somebody, I was at somebody's house, and um, they were talking about some movies, and that came up in conversation, and I was like, really? Wow. And I think I'm going back to like what when I first heard about him, I think I'm talking about like 2008, 2009, somewhere in there, maybe
Right.
even 2010. And it was like, okay, let's see what happens here. And that was it. Right. You know how you hear somebody's name and you're like, okay.
Like it's
And
either Tom Borello or Tom Borello. Which one are you gonna go for? I'm going for Tom Borello.
all I know is I saw his name and I knew who he was and I remembered being around him a couple of times and I was like, okay, cool. And that was it.
You guys, that was his key statement right there.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's
Okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah,
Well,
because you never know who you're gonna meet in the business, and then when you run into them or you hear about them, it clicks in your head. Wait a minute. Like for instance, the first thing came to my mind was Scottsdale,
right,
and I'm
right.
like, I know this cat from Scottsdale from somewhere, something.
I know this cat.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. I
you know,
just dated myself. This
well,
cat.
yes, you
Yeah,
did. That
yeah,
trust
yeah,
me,
yeah.
that
I
wasn't
did.
the first time you did
Yeah,
it. Just
I
let
did.
me
All right,
right.
for all y'all who are not in the time warp, just let that just fast forward past that comment and keep on going.
Shagadocious, baby,
Oh,
shagadocious.
shagadocious. There you go.
Let's thank our sponsors, WUBI Ubiquity Radio, all over photography, unique styles of transportation, Cinema Solve, Down South Flavors, City Vodka, and Greedy Gummies. You mentioned our show to any of those businesses, and you'll receive some type of discount. Again, we don't claim how much or what it is. We give them the autonomy to be able to switch it up when they need to, depending on their business flow. But mention our name and get some. That's all I'm gonna say with that. Let's see. He'll be on with us. Hopefully, I'll see him click in here in the next few minutes, and we'll have
Cool.
him on here for a little while.
Okay.
And I think that's funny that you know his movie. I think that's funny.
I just know I know he's done other movies, but the ones that I know about is I think it's again I'm not it's War Rumors, Rumor War something,
Rumors of
but the
War.
one that stuck with me was Griddle House
Yeah, Rumors of War. Little
because
Sap.
that was the one where the cat was was searching for his mother, and it was like, oh man, yeah, yeah, I like this.
You like this?
Yeah, yeah, that I like that one. That one was,
Oops. Let me click. I'm over on another screen. Click
yeah,
and
because
share.
he was because I think I think that he had been going after looking for I don't want to give the whole thing away, but he was looking for his mother. Basically, that's what it was.
Well, I mean, they can go on IMDb and take a look, see,
Okay. Yeah.
and be able to see it, and it gives the brief description of it. Don't no spoiler alerts need to be going off, right? You wouldn't do that.
No, I've been in the business too long. I don't know nothing.
Don't quote me. That's what we always put at the end. But don't quote me,
Don't
please.
quote me. That's
Don't
it.
quote me. Do not quote me because that shit could be so wrong.
So
So
far into left field. So far into left field, it's coming back around on the right. It's just,
facts. These are facts for sure.
man, please.
Eh, What's everybody? We didn't ask the people out there what's in their cup. Um, we want to know what's in your cup too. Even if you're watching this on the replay, type that shit down there and let us know what's in your cup. If you have tried City Vodka, For sure, for sure. We want to know what you think about it. Put it down there in those comments. If you want to try City Vodka, let us know. Now I'm slow on the draw. You know, s- I'm slow on the draw. We won't even put no titles to it because I got some packages that still need to go out that are in
Yeah,
boxes.
matter of fact, I'm glad you said that.
Oh Lord.
I got to get low. I got to turn my lights up and get low because Jazz done sent a hit squad over to my house a couple of times looking for her package. Okay. Where my city vodka? Where my earphones? Where my whatever else she wrote? I'm like, okay, all
And
right.
so I was putting samples of the barbecue and the vodka in there, not the full bottles. And so she heard me say that, I guess on the show or something, and she was in my inbox. No, excuse me, Miss Moni. You told me specifically I could get a bottle. And
Look,
I'm like,
she looking for her whole bottle. Okay, I kid you not.
I said, no, if that's what I said, that's what it shall be. I have no argument there. I have none because that sounds like some
Look,
shit.
look, way she rolled up to my house, I didn't have a leg to stand on or a bottle to give her or nothing. So it was like, oh no, oh no.
Well, the stickers and everything have come in because I said that was one of the things I was waiting on. Those have come in. So those are going to go in the box. It'll be ready for you to pick up, or we can meet in the middle, whatever the hell. Because you was going to drive all the way to get me some damn hand sanitizer, and I'm going to try and tell you, dude, no, like,
That's
no,
fine. No problem. No problem. Look,
no.
I got to take you family. I got to take care of you. All I know is you out there in the Middle East, you bip someplace. I'm like, look, I better, look, I don't need to know the exact location. Just get me close. I'll leave it on a sand dune for you, and you can go pick it up. I
Whoa,
mean, you know what I'm saying?
not on a sand dune
Yeah,
someplace.
cause you was out there. It's like really.
Absolutely, I was. Absolutely, I was out there. Uh, yeah, out there, out there.
I mean, you was out there so far that you was talking to me, and every step you took, it was like just beads of sweat rolling. I'm like, "Dang, where's she at?" And then I looked, and you were under something. I'm like, damn, she's sweating like that, and she's under an enclosure.
Yeah,
Oh no, oh
baby.
no.
Let me let you know.
Mm-mm.
I
Hmm.
dropped a good. It was 10, but it ended up being like 8. Dropped a good 8 pounds out
I
there.
don't know. All I know, I thought you was in mud the way you sounded while you was walking, slosh, 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 slosh.
We
I
got
looked
rained
down. There
out.
wasn't no. Mm.
No road, no nothing. Yeah, and don't let's not even talk about how many times I fell on set. Let's just not even talk about that part or the snakes and plural. Now it was just the rattlesnake, but then it was a gopher snake yesterday or day before yesterday. One of those. Yeah, yeah.
Understand something about snakes. Y'all can sit there and play that National Geographic crap if you want to. Okay. I am not asking for no snake for no ID. What kind of snake are you? Are you are you a rattle? I'm sorry. What are you? Well, I need to know so that when you bite me, I can tell people what are. No, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not. You sitting up here giving description. Well, this was a gopher snake. This was a rattlesnake.
Uh,
Look, the only thing that snake could do for me is go get me some help. That's the only gopher he could do for me.
I
Okay,
can't.
go for help. That's what you can do for me. Go for snake.
I see Paul in our waiting area. I definitely see Paul in our waiting area, and so we're gonna start introducing him some there. I look. I wish you guys could see, like when people are in our waiting room. I wish you could see because he's primping himself up, making himself look good. He's probably not that long off of getting off set, right? And he's trying to get it right for us, because he got fans. It may have some fans only pages or only fans pages. I don't know. We don't pass judgment here, at all, at all. But
Not in this camp.
oh, we can't afford to. Good
Woo, we
Lord.
can't afford it, right?
Not, did not, did not. My fun has only just begun, so I have no time to judge. No. And so I knew, Chris, you would know him already, but for those others that are out there, he's a writer, director, best known for Rumors of Wars, Little Savages, and one of Chris's favorites, The Griddle House. And like we said, he grew up right here in Scottsdale. Right here in Scottsdale, and was first, they knew something was special about him when Fox first came hunting for him. And he said, you know what? No, I'm going to go ahead, kind of like with being drafted to the NBA or something or the NFL. He said, no, I'm going to go ahead and get my 4 years of education that nobody could ever take from me. And then we'll see what's happening. And they waited. They waited. They knew a good thing when they saw it and they came back. And here's the thing, Remember, I tell you guys, there's all types of positions out here within the entertainment industry. All types, on the front lines, in front of the camera, behind the camera, in the office, in the field, just so many positions that you can get. And so, and I want to make sure I say it right as far as the department he was in. He was in feature estimating department. And for you all that don't know how to put that together, that's the money. Okay. That decides how much you're going to get, how much we're going to allocate and say you can use this amount. And he figures out it's a whole formulas and shit that go into this. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just, oh, I'm going to do some stuff. Not working for Fox, my dear, not working for Fox. And working on their budgets is kind of what, in that studio side, what helped him once he started doing his feature productions. So remember, we put it all together. And so this is a man that now all of you all are always on my page saying, Moni, we want to come out and work with you. Moni, we want, and what do I tell you? Everybody wants to work in film until they work in film.
Until they work in film.
Work in film. And here is one of the men right here. And then, like I said, I didn't know he was as big as he was. Okay, I don't like people for their positions. I like people for people, and he just happened to be someone who was huge. Okay, and quite talented. So let's welcome our guest in here. There you are.
Thank you, Moni. That was a great introduction.
It
I didn't know you did so much homework on me before.
Wow.
you didn't know.
How you
Okay.
doing?
Good. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, we
Let's
met
let's
before.
a fan. Oh, he's
You gotta
yes.
take yeah, you gotta take the beard off, but we've met before. I was just telling Moni, I remember your name being passed around back in 2008, 2009, 2010, and in Scottsdale in regards to
Right.
some of the in some of the things that were going on. But I got in trouble because I mispronounced your name one day and somebody corrected me. I said Paul Tamburino, and they said no, that's not his name. And we got to talking, and then when I realized that you did one of my favorite movies, Griddle House.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Nice.
that was the one that was without telling everybody the kid looking for his mama. Okay, and that's it. Yeah, that I love that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one it's interesting cuz part of the job is to, you have to go out and as artists we have to raise money for our movies and a lot of the times it's, the resonators on certain people on how the funding kind of comes together and the griddle house specifically was it has the theme is rooted in adoption. So you
Okay.
know any investors or just producers or anybody with an inkling audience members that have been adopted, it really kind of hit home to them because
Mm,
their feeling is your family is not necessarily your biological family.
Absolutely.
It's more about the family that you meet along the way. And that was kind of how that movie kind of came into fruition, basically. Uh, People really believed in the theme, and that's kind of what the driving force was. It was based on a play, actually, um, in that was based out of Nashville. So that's we ended up getting the rights, and then we hired the writers to write the screenplay. But they had done a play based on that. And we kind of turned it into it. But yeah,
okay. Okay.
Now, Paul, what type of advantage do you really think, or that you can, I guess, make simple to people that working for Fox in their feature estimating department? How did that give you a leg up when you started to do your own thing?
Because he knew where the money was at. That's why. See,
Answer.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay, I don't care how talented. I don't care how talented you are. If you know where the cheese is at, you gotta weigh in. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, that's a good point. um,
Spielberg and the rest of them, yeah, they can make all the special effects. E.T. Yeah, I want to phone home. I want to phone home. Well, guess what? You can't phone home because I know where the dimes are at. Okay,
That's in a nutshell, but
that's pretty much
that's
it.
it.
No,
That's it. Yeah.
it's funny. The department should be called feature budgeting, but they don't specifically name it that. They name it feature estimating because movie budgets are, in so many words, um, an estimation of how much the movie's going to cost.
Absolutely.
Because, a lot goes into movies. They build in contingencies and stuff. So the real benefit of working for the studio was when I started working and doing my own movies. I had a real good insight of how the studios run. And the studio is very much the corporate entity of movies. So, they have their presidents of production, their presidents of post-production, their presidents of music, and each collectively is in charge of the catalog of films from the studio. So, then in turn, when you're working for the studio, you're not working actually on the movies themselves. They'll form a production company and they'll hire the directors and writers and all the crew and the union workers through that production company. So it's the production company that actually does the movie. So I was looking from the studio side. I was like, hey, listen, I ended up selling a couple screenplays, and they'd always get optioned, and none of them ever actually made it into a movie. None of the producers put them into a movie, but I got paid for the option. And I was like, I want to get on the studio side. I like getting my hands into. I want to make the movies.
Right.
But that's the little difference with the studio side. That's it's just kind of knowing where they're coming from in a sense.
Absolutely.
But the first movie I was on, it was funny. I was like, it's just like this PA, this lowly PA, and it was a movie called Fat Albert, and I had Fox had been doing a bunch of movies, and I was like, I want to get on a movie. So I had a decent relationship with a guy named Joe Hartwick, and he was president of production at Fox. And I said, hey, Joe, I'd like to get kind of just a foot in the door with one of the movies, a PA position on one of our movies. And he's like, okay, Paul. And not to go crazy into it, because I have tons of stories, but just to tell this one, he called the producer of Fat Albert, which was the line producer, Jeffrey Stott, and says, hey, I want you to hire this guy as a PA. And Jeffrey's like, okay, Joe, whatever you want. Yeah, absolutely. It was kind of funny because when I got on to work at Fat Albert, they treated me like I was some sort of royalty, and I was a lowly PA.
I'm like, they treated
And
a PA
the
like
producer, is sitting with me when we're at lunch and Crafty, and sitting with me and talking with me because he thought I was some sort of a big deal because Joe called him and told him to basically force hire me. But I always chuckle about that because they called me like a studio spy. It's like, oh, you're a studio spy. We can't do anything to you. Like, we can't even force you to work. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because they think you're running around with that little black book in your back pocket going, okay, see, they spent too much money on craft services.
Yeah, exactly. They thought I was auditing them.
Right. We only budgeted for 100 Jason sandwiches, and they got 104.
this is the reason why we're over 5 days and such.
There you go.
Yeah.
So with your production company, you now named your department Project Guesstimations, right?
Sure, that's a great way. That's a great
Right. Project Guess. Look,
yeah.
we guess we ain't gonna spend this amount of money. Yeah.
Now the film we were working on, Paul, I didn't give any information because I didn't know how much you wanted released and whatnot. So that's on you to bridge over that more. What parts you want to talk about and what points you don't. I'm definitely into the funny parts. I've covered some of that: the snakes, the scorpions, me falling a million times on set.
See, that's when you want a blooper reel. That's what I want to see. I want to see, because I'm telling you, the way you said you fell and then there was snakes, and then you had the nerve to describe the snakes. I am not, understand something. I'm not going to sit there. Excuse me. What kind of snake are you? I need to know so that I can give you credit in my blooper reel. What kind of, no, I'm not.
They cured me of my fear of snakes. Right, Paul?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, buddy.
It's
Yeah,
not really a cure. It's called I was surrounded, and damn it, I had to get along with them. I mean,
exactly. It also was called they were rolling and I couldn't scream.
Why you were around? There was two occurrences of snakes, and did you manage to be around them both times?
Well,
okay,
I'm sure
let
there
me
were more.
explain the history here.
Don't make
The
me mute
history.
you. Don't make me mute you.
Call me. My number is. We'll talk about it.
Obviously, he was going to say something inappropriate. So
No, I
yeah.
wasn't.
Mhm.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Well,
I wasn't.
the second time, that's when we were up on the hill up there, over at Pioneer, and my chair was set there, and I'm thinking it's too hot. It's too hot for snakes to come out. So I'm just chilling, waiting on the next actor to come down, and I happened to look to the and it was long and it was fast, and then you were filming and I couldn't scream, and so I jumped up, and Dylan was right there, and I was like mouthing snake, and he's like, what? And then I started doing the whole like this thing in the back. I'm so shocked you all did not look over there and see
And then
all
there
of
were 10 other people who thought it was a new dance move, and they all doing this in the background, right? It's like, oh, wait a
that.
minute, let's get
What?
that on film.
Right here, snake. Yeah, they all come. It's gone. It's up by set now. Then it just, yeah, it was a whole big deal. But I didn't scream. I did not fuck
You
up.
know, I thought that was very well composed of you, and you saved that shot. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so much.
You're very welcome, Paul. Anything for you. Anything for you. Now, look, I have some pictures I put up here. Look at Paul there, working hard, thinking.
Look,
Working hard, thinking. Thank you for that one.
wait, is that a follow focus you got in your hand or a cell phone?
That's a walkie. That's a walkie.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And the story with the walkie, from the first time I was on set, my walkie always went dead. Always went dead. And I was sitting there, I could see you guys, and I saw everybody looking towards me. But I'm like, what? Are they looking at me? Huh. And they're just standing there at the cameras and everything. And I heard somebody say blood. And I'm like, oh, they are looking at me. I could, my walkie was dead. I had no clue. I'm just sitting there like a fucking
Sure. I see how.
They're in the radio going, Principal needs blood. Principal needs blood. Principal, where's this lady at? Principal needs blood.
Dylan was sitting right there looking. Why are they stopping?
Oh man.
Yeah,
That
Well,
is
I
funny.
just remember I'm glad I had your cell phone because I
facts.
could always call you. Moni, can you pick up? Can you come to set, please?
He's
And on your way back, stop at Whataburger, but we need you back on set, okay?
I'm just at the bottom of the mountain, okay? And the sisters stay at the bottom of the damn mountain for once. Just please, I'm trying to avoid
Wow.
snakes coming out. I'm trying to help everybody out.
Wow.
Just at the bottom of the mountain. But look, I told them how sweet and how nice, how funny you are, how pleasant you are, and how everyone at one point in time on set got a scream at from Paul. At some point.
Yeah.
You're not loved until
Well, each director has their own thing, okay? Paul's got the screen. Hitchcock had the cameo appearance. You gotta kind of
Just
let it
thank
work,
you for that.
right?
That was a good correlation.
You gotta kind of let it work its way in. All
Paul,
right.
I do mute yes also. I'm just saying. I'm across the board. Do you remember when we were at the campfire, and and I was working on Zion, and then they were supposed to be over there. Everybody ended up like crowded around hair and makeup area, and he says, "Back to your ones." It's I didn't even turn around. I said, "Does he have a megaphone?" And then you said, "I'm gonna lose my fucking voice."
Because you know what it was. He was probably looking at the retake. He's probably looking at the retake, going, "Really, really?
So,
Oh
what
no!
he
Everybody back to one."
why did the fucking actors get the
I will
fuck up
go
from the
into it right now if you want me to. No, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Why did the fucking actors just get the fuck up and walk over there? That and Paul will sit there for a minute if you're back there by him. And you, what the fuck are they doing? And he'll give you a second to correct yourself. then the
Thank you.
lashings come. And I'm telling you, I did not even turn around. It sounded like he had a megaphone, but it was his voice.
Because see, the key to rule to being like, I do BTS. So the key rule is, if you ever notice, I always have my eye on the director, like everybody else in the orchestra has their eye on the conductor. I don't
Right.
care what's going on over here. I'm watching this cat because see, when he goes flip off, one or two things are gonna happen. I'm either gonna catch him flipping off and I'm gonna get a picture of it, or I'm gonna get a picture of everybody else getting caught. Either way, I'm gonna get some good pictures.
Well, if you could have seen all our faces in the dark, by all means.
That's it. That
Like our
see,
father caught
see,
us having a
right.
party. He just walked in. He stood there for a minute. And our dumbasses don't even see him standing there watching us.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's good. Now, I would catch him. Just watch this. Watch this footage right here. Watch the progression. Wait.
You know what that is? That's after the 14th take and you finally got it right. That's what that is. That's that elation. That's like, it's about damn time. It was just 4 lines. It was just, yes, we got it. Yes. Oh, we got it. Oh, man. Yes, we got it. Yes. He didn't care about the rest of it. That was the one shot he was breaking his neck to get. 4 damn lines, couldn't get it done. He got it done, and he didn't care about nothing else for the rest of the afternoon. That's what that was.
Look.
Sheer elation. Thank you for capturing those
Oh
photos,
my
by the
God,
way.
Chris. Oh my God. Wait. Get that off your nose right there.
Who, me?
Yeah. Uh huh.
What
That
is it?
brown shit. Yeah.
Well, it's all over my face. It ain't just on my nose, baby. I just want to let you know.
You go
Okay.
deep. You definitely go deep.
Look, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go all the way. Okay.
Look, and we had one of the best crews out there. I mean, these guys right
Yeah.
now just, I mean, went balls to the wall.
So true. So true. Yeah.
Like they're there, they get started before everything else, and they're still working after you say wrap, and I'm at home. Because they have to set up, they have to break down. These guys, when there's a snake, when there's a scorpion, was these guys right here are the ones who
Hmm.
were in the javelina and the black. What? No, that was a wolf spider. All these things they spot it before we spot it, and they make sure that we're okay. So
No, truly, like, looking at the crew and and all the movies, there's always usually, you got just one unfortunate rotten egg that comes out of every movie. But
I
I'll
wasn't
tell
on
you,
the
on
set. I, I was.
this
I wasn't
last
on the
one,
set.
this last one, I tell you, we're a ragtag because it was
yeah,
a lower budget movie, and I speak highly about every single crew member
yeah,
and cast member on this movie. The
yeah.
Good.
jive was just there. I mean, we
Good.
dealt with rain, we dealt with monsoons untimely, so we kind of that threw our schedule into the a mix,
Right.
but I couldn't ask for a better motivated crew and cast.
Yeah.
It's one of the
We're
best
all
I've
one
worked with.
family. We're
Funny
all one
enough,
family. You know,
yeah,
and that little lady right there with the hat on. Oh, was she not the MVP for sure?
yeah, she was Anna.
I,
Yeah,
and okay,
funny.
it's so curious that you say that because on day one, we were trying to figure out what the hell her name was because we heard Anna, Anna, we'd heard Hannah, and I told her too. I said her damn name is probably Becky. What the hell? Nobody could get it right. That's the Anna. That is Anna. That's Bo, I think, behind her back there. But yeah,
Yeah,
Anna, this was her first film, right?
yeah,
And when I
yeah.
say that team player beyond, because she was wardrobe, but she also then became transportation, and and then she became set dressing art department, uh, and then she became Paul's PA, and
Sometimes, right?
her nerves were shook. She was like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, well, go get gas." No, Paul may need me. I can't be away.
Oh,
She was so absolutely wanting to please and make sure that everything turned out right. primarily
Yeah.
for you, but for everybody on set. Like we all every morning and morning, whether it was morning or night morning for us, everyone showed up and everybody gave hugs and they were genuine hugs. They weren't like, oh my God, not you again. No,
So true. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This was really a good crew. I have to say, this was really a good crew, and I enjoyed
That's
myself.
good. Yeah,
I'm
that's good.
grateful. I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful. Hey, Tamika, Miss Violet, another one of the personalities on WUBI Ubiquity Radio. And let's not forget that we are live on the air on the radio in over 150 countries, pumping out to them. We're also live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube, and we're live on WUBI Ubiquity Radio TV if you're on the website there. So we are all over the place here, all over. So whether you're listening and or watching us, we appreciate you being here. And Miss Violet definitely put down in there when they can catch the Mad Mix show, so that they can check you out on there because we support one another. And we want to make sure that others can find us out here. Paul, what else you got going on? I,
So, you know, there's other things in the works, but that next project probably won't start till I would imagine October. But I don't know actually what that is yet. So
okay,
the I'm working. I have a partnership with this sales company, and this is kind of newfound. Uh, this is the first movie we've done together, and so we're kind of both on both sides finding our kind of groove.
okay,
So it kind of started a little on both sides, a little like, how is this going to work? We've never worked with each other before, so there's a little, just kind of like some trepidation on both sides. But
mhm,
at the end of the process, it's come out good. So long story short, we'll probably start rocking and rolling on more movies sooner than not on this. Yeah, with the sales, there's a strategy, so we don't really want to go heavy with marketing until a movie's kind of in the can. It has a release date.
absolutely,
So a lot of it, with this movie, I'm real excited about it. We got some great stuff. It's a
man.
it's a western romance. There's some scares in it, scary. But when we go full force, it really would be good to do something like this again about a month out of our actual
Absolutely.
official release date.
You're absolutely
And
welcome on here anytime.
okay, awesome. But yeah, and and it's good to have the sales team in your pockets because they have their ear to the distribution channels, so
Absolutely.
they come in with the insight. Hey, this is who we're looking for. What kind of cast? These are the stories that are kind of selling, and it's kind of neat in that capacity. A lot of filmmakers kind of jump into a passion project, and that's
Absolutely.
fantastic. They should.
Mm.
But when you're talking kind of movie distribution, it's good to have an ear on what sells. So if there's anything I can recommend to other filmmakers, is try to get that ear to distribution sooner, the earliest stages possible. From uh, independent filmmakers, a lot of the times, just to say, a lot of the some of them a lot of times want to do dramas, and that's great. Dramas are great. It's a good artistic expression. But if you're doing a drama and you want to sell it, it becomes very, very hard to sell a drama without name talent, and that's the truth. Now there are movies that you want to do that without name talent, and typically those are what we're doing. We're coming out of a western, slightly horror vampire show, right?
Mhm.
That kind of a movie is going to sell. Why? Because westerns have a good place. There's not a lot of people doing them, and then the scare factor, and we have a really good looking cast. So, I mean, not to oversimplify it, but yeah, dramas are bad for independent filmmakers. Even though if there's independent filmmakers out there, still do your drama. Just know that you're going to really have to kill it for it to really have legs. If you don't have name talent.
And
Uh,
that's look, that's a powerful thing you're just saying because and
Hmm.
I saw Chris look up because people have these passion projects and they
I
want
was
you
gonna
to
say
be
passion
passionate.
projects are like crazy.
Absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. And a lot of times from other locals per se, they don't really take that advice very well. But from someone as accomplished as yourself and someone who has been on the studio side of it also to be able to give that golden nugget. So I hope they caught that. If you did, hit the rewind and go back and really catch what he said because that was golden. Like he could have just cleared up so much confusion as to why your project isn't going anywhere. You do your crowdfunding, you do all these things, but what's going to happen? What's going to happen after that? And it's a formula, and knowing that studio side is so very important and it's worth studying way before you ever, press record.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and when your ears to the studio side, a lot of times as filmmakers, we don't really want to pay attention to the corporate beeps. Say, you're interrupting my vision. You're interrupting my artistic vision,
Mhm.
and that's to a degree. As an artist, I get it. I've had that before. But if you can kind of get over that hurdle and know, well, what's incentivizing them to strategically criticize my piece? The fundamental is money. Studio wants to make money. And
Right.
so, as a filmmaker, you want to make money too because you don't want to work a different job, do you? You want to do this full time, right? So, if you put your ear to the wind and just listen to the studio, even though you might not like what they're saying, it's coming from a place of sales. Everything they do. That's the one driving force. So, even on this movie, I had to change things. It's funny. I did. But I felt like, oh, all right, it's coming from a place that optimizes my movie to have the
Absolutely.
biggest audience possible. So I'm going to be receptive to all of that. I need to be. You know, it's just kind of the nature is you can work that kind of like what do you call it? Synchronicity, or there's a better word for
Synergy.
it.
Synergy.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lonnie.
Synergy.
Oh, there you go with that Disney word.
Yeah, that's
See,
it.
they
That's
go
it.
that Disney word. Well, let me ask you a question, Paul. Without giving away too much of it, was this? How would you rate this project? Was this a passion, a corporate passion project? Was it a passion corporate project? I mean, how did it come about? Because you sound extremely passionate about it. So I know there was some of you in it. And
Oh yeah.
but then right, and then I hear the other side where it's almost like you got 40% of your passion in it, and then you realize, oh, let me stop here because I need 60% of the corporation to back my 40%. I mean, really, how did that come about?
Well, I kind of value the challenge of
Okay,
a sales team kind of telling me what works. And I was like, well, I love telling stories. I've always just loved telling stories. So part of the challenge is, all right, you tell me what's working. And that kind of challenges me to rise the occasion and deliver on
okay,
that front. So I actually like that.
okay,
I felt like I got my passion projects out of the way early on. And,
okay.
you learn trial and error. Some
Mm,
of them fail, and then like, I want to. It makes more. I'm vested in this art, and I want to. So I want to pay attention to what sells. So really, the idea is because I have a good relationship with these guys. I was able to have some pretty good banter with them for a while, and this
okay,
banter lasted a couple months. And I learned that I enjoy them. I enjoy their process. I enjoy talking to them. So as it started, I had heard that westerns were doing pretty well right now. There was a market for westerns, and in the context of that, I was like, oh, it'd be cool, and I was shooting ideas with them. I was like, what I love, public domain characters that we can get that have recognizability in the audience, like people know about it. And I painted the picture. I was like, Billy the Kid's public domain. Why wouldn't you do a western named Billy the Kid? And they're like, that's kind of a cool idea. And I was like, Dracula, public domain. So if you're looking at movies in that capacity, those names have worldwide reach. Everyone knows about them, but you can do a movie on not have to spend crazy amounts of money on the IP, the intellectual property, because they're
okay.
they're accessible.
They're accessible, right?
And then what they said to me, they said is, well, female driven movies are the hot thing that sells right now. So as I'm having a conversation with my ideas, they're having a conversation with me. And I say, why don't we do a Billy the Kid movie with Billy the Kid being a female? And they
Mhm.
said, we'll green light that right now, Paul. And I said, all right, let's do it. And it took me a
So,
month to write the screenplay, and now we're in production. We just ended production.
Yeah, just
okay,
ended today. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. See, but
So that's
that's good that you have that, and I'm gonna use a word that people don't use a lot in this industry. You have that relationship.
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, you have that relationship. You have that established. That's that other word, relationship, where you've gone in, you've put in the legwork, you've put in the contact work, you sat down and you've had conversations, you've
Well,
had
here's the thing.
banter.
Here's the thing, Chris.
People
You
don't do that.
oh, you have a degree in business management, right?
Right.
That also I believe lends to something because I have a degree in business management also. So
mm-hmm.
and at work corporate America, and a lot of times I have to explain to people that I have a boss, so you need to answer to me. My people answer to me, but understand I answer to someone else. So there's always a bottom line, and it isn't my bottom line that is the big bottom line. That we
Mm,
work towards. And in business, you successful business, you learn all the levels, all the players, so that then you can build the better mousetrap, the better business, the better people, the better
right.
teams. And for me, knowing about your business background, I saw a lot of that all trickling in that experience with the studio, but then the business side also, because like you said, you understand it's about the money for them. And that's not an insult. That's not
Mm-mm.
an insult. It is
No.
what it is.
That's the fact. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
fact.
And then
The
knowing how
people.
to function within that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you have to look at. It's almost like I heard about an interview that Jack Haley uh, Senior did years ago, and it was him and Ray Bolger talking about the bottom line. And they said the movie was constructed from the bottom up. They knew they were talking about the Wizard of Oz, and they said, hey, this is how much money was originally allocated, and here's where we had to go with it. But we didn't know that until after the fact. And so that's what I think a lot of people don't understand, the business side of it.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to go out and they want to get a
Sally.
red, they want to get an Atomos, they want to get all
That's
this
all you need.
equipment,
That's all you need is a red.
and yeah, like we're good. No, we're not.
And Sally, who's our Paul Sally is our director of research here on the program.
Nice.
Trust and believe. I believe she works for Rena Center and the CIA combined together because she can find anything. You say it and she finds it. It's just
I'm telling
remarkable.
you, we got it from Jeopardy. Okay, she was
Amazing.
Alex Trebek's secret weapon. Don't play.
But she also has a background in film, a successful background in film too. So,
Yeah.
all my co-hosts, we all are somewhere dipped into the industry. Now, I know I put a time limit on you, and I said we'd have you out of here. So, I want to just one more thing touch on for people to know. You also help develop and, as you put it, polish up scripts for people. Is that correct? Are you still doing that?
I'm not doing it full time, but I always like to read scripts and help in any way I can. But
Okay.
yeah,
And if
yeah.
someone had one, not to
Wow.
be bombarded with a million scripts,
No,
but
that's
if someone
powerful.
wanted to reach you in reference to a script, which platform or how would you suggest they go about reaching you? And Sally, you catch this so you can then get in there and put this up there for the people.
So yep. So people do send me scripts quite a bit, and s- the idea with a script really if is what they want me to do with it. I feel like a lot of times if somebody's submitting a script to me, what'll happen is I'll have a conversation with them and I'll coach them on how to make it. But I have a feeling it ends up dying there. So really, if you're gonna be a first time filmmaker and you have a script, for sure, I think you should have somebody read it. Um, but I don't think you should send it to them with the intent of them taking your project and making it, because
Mm,
that's something as a first time filmmaker you're gonna have to do, and that's the plain simple truth. When I wrote my first script, when I was done with the Fox, and I thought, you know what, I want to make one of my scripts into a movie.
mm-hmm.
What we did was I quit my job, and I gave myself a deadline, and I had a team and I partnered with a couple colleagues, and we went to town for from February. And our script, if we didn't raise any money for our movie, the deadline was July. And guess what? Come June, we hadn't raised any money, and I was like, "Well, July's about to hit, and I'm about to go. I have to go back to work. It was a good run,
Mm,
but I gotta go." But what happened was, in June we ended up raising just a half a unit. It wasn't even a full unit. It was half a unit, and that projected our deadline to August. Is what it did. It's like, all right, well, we'll move our deadline to August at least, and then you know, not to go crazy into it, but yeah, you're putting your faith out there in your movie. You're kind of trusting in other forces, um, and it is everything that coming together on a movie. There's so many tangibles that can fall apart and anything. So,
yeah.
you have to almost kind of rely on a higher power in a certain sense, because it's just complete chaos. But long story short, by end of August, we had raised half the movie budget, and then October all of it. So my what I'm trying to project on independent filmmakers is, and I've tried this. I've tried to rely on other people to make my movies. I've sold optioned my scripts, and they never did, and it expired, and I got my rights back, and I can do it again. But it wasn't until I kind of captained my own ship, formed alliances, formed partnerships,
Mm,
had champions come on board, believed in my script just as much as I did in order to make it. And then your whole network expands because your network ends up
absolutely does.
compounding with their network. And now there's the words out there that you want to do this movie, and there's a buzz and a vibe, and people they start coming on board. So with scripts that I get, I try to coach that a little bit, because I'm uh, you can't really rely on me or anyone else to make your first movie. You just got to
Absolutely.
go out and do it. You got to you got to hustle, even though you don't want to. It's not a fun thing to do.
The good,
Is
the
always
bad, ugly.
finding your resources to make your movie. It's not, you just want to make the movie, but in order to make the movie, you got to put in a lot of the work that is harder, the harder work, and you got to get good at that, at least initially, to do it. So, screenplays, yeah, for sure, you can optimize them, make them better. But, you know, just to recap, yeah, you gotta just go out and do your movie. Do it with just the budget you have. Just do it. Don't rely on anybody else. You gotta captain your own ship on these movies.
But with
You're
as much experience as you have, Paul, you still are a workhorse. I saw it myself in this. Like you aren't sitting around in the director's chair with an umbrella over yourself. You were out there holding the umbrella over actors. You actually, I turned around and he was in wardrobe. So,
yeah.
and I looked
Look, if push come to shove, I'm gonna be an extra for a minute. That yeah. Mm,
and because he asked me like, "How do I look?" And I'm like,
that was him going through his Hitchcock phase. It was like, okay, it worked for Hitchcock. I'm gonna slide up in here somewhere. It worked for Stan Lee. I'm gonna slide up. It worked for Singleton. I'm gonna slide up in here. There's got to be
"He did it.
something
Do what it
about
do."
you having your ass in your own movie. I need to slide up in here.
At least for a minute or two. At least for a
That's
minute.
So
it. That's it.
And it came at the end. I was totally shocked.
some
I thought he was joking, but no, he was not joking. So, and I have a lot of respect for that because I've been on a lot of films that's big, small, and all over. And yeah, I get really a lot of respect for you, Paul. Not that you
no.
don't just deserve it independently. However, like you got in and got grimy, like when you showed up that day, and I'm like, you're burnt as shit. Here, what is wrong with you? And he's like, what? I am? Yes, you're like fried because he's just out there working, going balls to the wall type thing. And he's
I'm
focused.
still fried.
Yeah, I am too now. That's why I got to stop that from you. We had a whole conversation on black people do burn. Yes, they do. And then I put, but I put the sunscreen on my face, my arms, but I forgot that I just cut all my hair off, and then I
You
didn't.
got. I remember. We were just talking about that yesterday. Bo mentioned that you got sunburn on the top of your head. I'm sorry.
My head started to hurt, and I turned the air on, and it was like, oh, I was like, oh my god, I'm burnt. I am so
Wait.
burnt.
Now understand this.
Oh, here we go.
It's amazing to me. Any other time, rain, snow, sleet, hail, she got a baseball hat around somewhere. All
Or I
right.
have
She
hood.
decides, right, or something. She decides to go out in the middle of God's country during the hottest week of the year and doesn't have anything to cover her head.
And
Just a
wait,
statement. That's
no,
all.
here's the thing. I even had my umbrella out there, but I was holding it over talent and not myself because I'm thinking I'm good, I'm cool, I'm protected, not thinking of my scalp. Oh my gosh, it still hurt, still hurt.
So the
So,
Well,
next
you want to
time
let
y'all
it
tease
breathe.
me,
You can't wear a hat all the time. You gotta wear. You let your head breathe. I get it.
well, I should have done it at the night shoot, the overnight, and not when we went back to days when the sun was literally dead above us. I should
no,
do that.
because knowing you, you'd have got moonburn. So
But I never complained. I never freaking complained. I'm like, keep working, keep going. I fall
that's
down
it.
and then, are you okay? I'm like, I'm cool. Did somebody get it on camera? Like, for real, for real. Did somebody catch it? No? Okay. So, Paul, look, I appreciate you. And we will be so happy to have you back on here when we're ready to
Yes,
do 30
definitely.
like a month before this project and any other project. If you just want to come on and shoot the shit with us,
Absolutely. Yeah, it'd be
absolutely,
great.
man. And
Sounds so
then
fun.
we would love to have our DP and some of the other people that you want on here then, because we can have plenty on here all at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, yeah. That's a
Schedules
great
coming
idea. Get
through.
some of the cast on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can get them on some of our other shows that are on the radio platform to get them on those too. Because Miss Violet is actually there in Vegas. Her show is actually there. Um,
Oh wow.
yeah, we have one of our guys is in France, so we have them all over the place, and we'd love to give you that exposure. Um, we
Awesome.
thank you for coming and going down on the mic with us and
Yeah.
Definitely.
spending some time because I know you're tired, so I'm gonna let you go.
All
And
right.
thank you again so much, Paul.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having me.
Paul. Thank you
Thanks
very
for.
much.
All right,
Thank you
have a
both.
good one. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
So, guys, like I really
Wait a minute.
appreciated that. What?
You got to say your famous line.
You
You're
welcome.
welcome.
You welcome.
That's
You
right. For all y'all who did not catch those nuggets that
man.
Paul was throwing out there, y'all need to go to the rewind. Y'all
Go
need
to
to sit
YouTube.
down.
Go to our
You
YouTube channel.
really do.
Hit subscribe and then go watch that one again. All of you who are within the industry, and again, he started as a PA. He didn't ask. Now and this is the other thing I want you to pay attention to. He had the connection. He had the
Yeah.
juice,
Yeah.
and he didn't say, "Hey, I just want you to make me VP of blah 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 blah."
Mm.
No, people. He
He
knew he
put
was
in he put in the
smart.
grind. He put in the grind. Yeah.
He didn't
And
go to his juice and say, "Put me at the top." And don't misunderstand because I've said it before. PA's job is fucking hard. I would never want to be a fucking PA ever, ever, ever. Okay. They've got to help everybody. They're like, the grunts. However, again, I tell you, don't ever mistreat those that support the foundation. And they support the foundation because I don't want to carry my fucking chair up that hill. I do not. And I want you to be happy to carry my chair up there and to come and make sure it gets up there safely and back down, as well as me. So, no, he did not ask for that. That's not what he asked for, And when I have people, which I'm sure I've said this before, that want to come out and experience set life, and I give those opportunities to students and newbies in the makeup industry because I got my breaks when I was still in school. And they, oh, how much am I going to make? Pardon me?
Wait, and then you hear crickets, right?
Pardon me? So you're going under, I'm taking full liability for you, sir
Hmm.
or ma'am, and you want to know how much you will make. My colleagues get paid for you to have an opportunity to do this, you know. So nothing. You're going to get knowledge, experience, just like you didn't pay to watch the show, but with Paul, but he gave you nuggets that most people have to pay or their years to learn, and he dropped heavy knowledge. Um,
Nuggets,
Golden nuggets,
nuggets.
damn near platinum, damn near
Yeah,
platinum.
yeah, for
And
real,
again,
for
if
real.
you're just tuning in, if you're watching the replay, go back, go back. Do we need to do another contest? Do I think
Yeah,
we
we
do?
need. Yeah, I feel a contest coming on.
Absolutely.
I
So,
feel a contest coming on.
so here we go. For Monday's show, you're gonna need to be able to tell us some of those nuggets that Paul dropped, one or two. Okay,
Because
and
there were
then
about five of them in there.
absolutely, absolutely. I'll tell you this: for each nugget that you do, tell us, that's another entry for the drawing. Yeah. And since
Ooh.
yeah, we're moving the studio and everything, as you see, there's no green screen behind me or any of that stuff. I'm gonna be giving away even more shit because I don't want to put it in storage. Yeah, so I'll be giving away prizes after prizes after prizes. So there definitely will be more than one winner. Definitely more than one
Search
winner.
your feelings. Obi-Wan never told you the truth.
Go to our YouTube page,
Go to the
click
channel and
subscribe,
get the
and
force.
click notifications to make sure you know that you get those notifications, and put those answers in there. Put those
Yeah.
answers in there. Okay. Um, Outside of that, look, this has been a good damn time. Good
Oh
damn
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Look at Sally. I love me some Sally, honey. Love me some Sally. I'll read this for our WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners. Sally put on there, tell us one or two nuggets that Paul mentioned on this podcast, and you can be up to it. You can be up for a prize. Yes. For each nugget is another entry. For each nugget is another entry. So, and he gave several. He gave several.
You're
So,
welcome.
you welcome for all those filmmakers, and look at Anthony was tuning in there. You guys heard his music at the beginning. That was after I played Boomers because it's my first day back and I can do what the hell I want to do. And I wanted to play both so that you could experience both and know where you were. Okay. Check him out. He's constantly got music dropping. So let's not forget the brother. Okay. And Anthony, I was actually a couple of days, we need extra was going to call you. It's going to be an extra out there, but my ass was busy. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was busy. I was definitely busy. If my body wasn't moving, my mind was definitely moving. Absolutely moving for this film. Um, when Paul spoke about, the challenge he likes for the sales department to give him, he definitely challenged me on this film. And I can't say the specifics because it gives away certain things within the film, but yeah, he shocked the shit out of me a couple times, and I'm looking like, are you serious? He gives a nice little smile, like you see, and yeah, yeah. And basically say, go figure that shit out quickly and be back on set, and which I did. And so I'm appreciative, always in stepping my game up, learning more, becoming more diverse. I don't care how much I do, how many celebrities I work with, how many films I do, how many corporate shit I do. I'm always going to take some away. I'm always going to learn something. Always, always, always. Even if it's what not to do, I'm going to learn something. So
Sometimes that's the best lesson to learn.
oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Always growing on one for my business and then to share with other people, too. And as you guys see, we're in the after show. We're in the after show. We went into the after show. We're not gonna. This is not gonna be a 3 hour night. This is not gonna be a 3 hour night for sure.
The
Uh,
after show.
the after show, it won't even get too wild. Look, I still got drink left.
Oh, okay. You really on the first day back. Okay. Because I'm going to tell you, because you know what? Because, wait, now I know this is truly a slow start. Because usually, right about now, you be hearing all kind of sucking on the bottom of the jar and everything. You'd be.
These are all. I had to keep my wits about me because, like, I really wanted you all to be able to get something from Paul being on here. And again, if you didn't, shame on you. Shame on you. Hit that rewind button and then go back, because you definitely are slipped in the turning lane, or maybe your cup was a little too full. And I get it. I get it. Usually, like he says, by the after show, there's some words I can't pronounce sometimes. My reading isn't as fast as it should be. I have that teleprompter type reading, and I'm usually, even though I'm saying one thing, I'm all the way down halfway into the paragraph to make sure. And then, because I have to check with Sally sometimes, because y'all be done said some shit, and she, put up, the Viagra drip again. I don't know. I just got to make sure what I'm saying sometimes, because she be on it.
Notice how it got
And then Sarah,
real quiet.
and Sarah, thank you for taking time to come on in here, because she's studying for a certification.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you,
Thank you
thank you.
very much.
I want to thank my crew, my going down to my crew, for being very patient. And some of y'all was reaching out to DJ Balo, like, is she okay? Where she? What's going on? And he was like, why are your people messaging me? Why don't they know where you are? I'm like, because I didn't talk to nobody. Nobody. Mm-mm,
Look, I
mm.
offered to bring hand sanitizer, and I wasn't even given GPS coordinates. It was like, no, it's too far. How far is too far? It's too far. Really? Really? Okay, fine.
He had
No
his
problem.
own stuff going on. And although I'm appreciative, like, I'm also considerate. Like, that was not any major. I still had plenty of 99% alcohol to, burn the skin off of my hands with. I was cool.
Look,
I was
I,
cool.
I, I was just checking out. I was just looking out for a sister. Matter of fact, the hand sanitizer is still sitting in the car.
Hot as hell. Just
Yeah, but you know what? Hot
hot.
is good. Hot
Sometimes
is
it is.
good.
Sometimes it is. You're absolutely correct. Sometimes
Okay.
it is. But look, guys, this has been fun.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
glad.
yeah.
I'm glad to be back on the air. I'm
Mm.
glad that you all. Oh, and I didn't even finish my thank you. Thank you to my team. Because they were trying to hold it down as best as they could. And baby, like, again, I said, okay, we're gonna have a show, and then I get caught up doing what I'm being paid to do, and I can't break away. And I couldn't break away, because there were other assistants that I was going to bring on the set too. But things just, especially after the rain, and things just got too hectic. Um, Hectic in a we were handling business type thing. There would have been no room to teach you anything. Just would have been sit down and shut up. Shh. Just sit down. Just shh. And that's not
Look,
fair. That's not
take
fair to you.
take take notes. Take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes.
And then I want to see your notes. It says Sally said, yes, thank you, DJ Balo. We thought she was stuck in the desert somewhere bleeding to death. Well, ain't that the dada? I appreciate that. I appreciate that somebody would be considerate enough to try and find my body before all the animals eat it the fuck up. Okay.
Oh
So
no,
they
we wasn't gonna move that fast. They was gonna eat your ass. We was just gonna come back and get what we can get. I'm not trying. Look, we didn't have no location or nothing. It's like, like, can she give us a north, south, east, west, some so we can start, get
wait.
some
I
kind
put
of indication.
I'm in the middle of a monsoon storm, and I'm like, I'll let you know when I get home, and then I just go home and go to sleep.
Yeah, you know. It's like, I was like she Dorothy in the middle of the tornado. It's like as soon as it gets overhead, I'll be able to get a signal out. Almost, almost. All right, here's where. Oh damn, it moved too fast.
It was something like that. But look,
Mm.
a sister was okay, Sally. I see you. I know, right, Chris? I said thank you to everyone. I appreciate
She
everyone.
had everybody on standby. You should have seen it. Everybody on standby. Like you got folks calling me, Chris. Are we having a show tonight? And I'm like, hell if I know. All right. Have you heard from Moni? No, haven't heard from Moni. All right. Everybody, everybody, let me do this for you one more again. Everybody was on standby. People were
Yes,
looking like, first one here
yes.
from her, let the others know. Okay, fine. All right. First one here
And
from
none
her,
of y'all
let us
heard
know.
from me. And
No,
actually,
none of us.
La FaceTime me one of the times I was either on my way to set. I must have been on my way to set from the hotel. And I answered, and my mind just went, I can't talk. And I just hung up. I said nothing, which probably made it even worse. But
No, really?
Dr. Rodney Pearson in the house.
Dr. Pearson in the house.
Good evening, brother. And
Oh man.
definitely give your
We done
wife
made the big
a
time
greeting.
now.
Yes. Dr. Rodney, look, both of us have worked on your film, okay?
Yes,
And,
yes.
I was hobnobbing with Mr. Shalimar himself, you know. Yes. I hope you were on here and caught Paul that was on here. If not, go back and rewind that shit, okay? Okay, Dr. Rodney? Yes, I said shit. Yes, I said it.
You know you're in trouble, right? You know you let that roll right out your mouth while
But
he.
Dr. Rodney was on the show, and I was perfectly, I was willing. I'm like, okay, because I'm the one that had to wash their mouth, so I'll temper that down. And Dr. Rodney was telling his story about the film that the one that we worked on that we were getting ready to do, and he let bitch come out, and I was like, what? Oh, it's on and popping, Dr. Rodney. Let's go.
Mm, mm, mm.
And remember, Dr. Rodney, that was the show. We did a whole fucking show. That was the one I never hit go live.
Why are we so glad that you didn't get go live on that one? Why
Oh,
are we
it
so glad?
was good. Oh my God, it was
Mm,
good. It was
mm,
so
mm,
good.
mm.
But he Paul just gave some key tips on getting your film picked up, and all those types of things from a man who's doing it real life, been doing it, just
Yep.
sitting out to do it. So definitely go back and hit the rewind on that, Dr. Rodney.
Go to
Watch
YouTube and
those.
hit that. Yeah. When after the
Absolutely.
show. Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
Dr. Rodney, you are always welcome to come back on the show at any time. Absolutely. You were a joy. You were a fucking hoot, actually. You had our stomachs hurting just watching and talking to you. So definitely you are more than welcome to come on and talk about your projects or whatever you want to talk about that you're supporting. We're down with it. We're down with it. But definitely tell
Yeah.
your wife
We
to
were
help out.
blessed to do his movie together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you are very welcome. You're doing a great work within the community. And I know that that was definitely a passion project for you. Like, 'cause that was you that you gave up to everybody. So, shades of passion, shades of passion. And if there are links, I don't know if you got links
No,
or anything.
shaded
Shaded
passions.
passion, shaded passion. Thank you. It took you a minute, but okay. Thank you for correcting me, because he likes to let me say wrong shit, and then 2 episodes from now, then he'll be like, "Yeah, I heard
No,
you
you're
say."
not understanding. When he does the sequel to it,
Hmm.
I don't want either one of us to be fired before we get started because we couldn't pronounce the original version. No, shaded passions. See,
Good
I'm not
thinking.
letting you on my set. You couldn't even talk about the first one right. No,
Good
no.
thinking, brother. Good thinking. I appreciate that.
I'm trying to
I'm
save us both.
welcome. Wait, I'm welcome.
You welcome.
I'm welcome. Yes, thank you so much. And Sally, thank you for that link up there, for that Facebook page for Dr. Rodney. Uh, so, what else you got going on?
I'm just right now sitting back and taking care of family and doing the things I have to do. Uh, we've got tomorrow. Well, let me see, Saturday
Okay.
at Central at Park Central.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shooting a fashion show for the Garment League, which is a 501c3. They
Mm-hmm.
give back to the fashion industry with scholarships and different things like that. And this will be my fourth or fifth year working with them on their various projects.
What's that show called?
Which one?
The one you're doing. What's it called?
Oh, that's polyester, sustainable fashions.
Okay. Okay. Because I was trying to think, is that the one that I've dealt with before? Um,
No, that's Park. That's no, the one you're talking about is on Central, and
that one,
that's
and then
right.
I did one with Mesa Community College and SRP.
That's a
For
different one.
sustainable. Absolutely. No, I know that one's
Yeah,
different. I
yeah,
know that one's
yeah,
different, but same type of theory with it though. So
yeah.
yeah,
Though this one is with the Garment League,
are the
and
tickets still available, or
say
how
again.
can Are tickets still available? Can people still
Tickets
come
are
or
still
donate?
available. Right, tickets are still available. They can go to thegarmentleague.org and and make arrangements for tickets. And it is going to be it's going to be in the original outdoor mall, that
Oh,
the very first mall that was in Central Phoenix
wow.
ever. Yes, and they're revitalizing it. And Tracy Thomas and her team and the folks from the Garment League
Mm-hmm.
and ArtLink are all involved in this project. It is, if you had ever been to what used to be Michael's, it's
Yes.
in that area. It's
Okay.
in that courtyard, and it is going to be a fantastic show. It always is. It's all about sustainable fashion. It's all about bringing back the twins, as I call them, Polly and Esther. Okay, and so
That was loaded, and I was not moving
you
forward.
like that one? You were looking
Not
for that one.
moving forward.
Polly
Not
and Esther will be making an appearance, and
the forever favorites.
the forever favorites, right? And they do this show up every year. It's not their big show, but they do this show up. And again, what I love about the organization is that the Garment League really does believe in giving back to the fashion industry. And so they give out scholarships for people in the fashion industry. I've seen the work. Sometimes you say, well, uh, how do I know they're giving the money back? Trust me, they're giving the money. They are putting
Understandable.
it back in. Hmm?
Understandable. As I
Yeah,
understand,
yeah,
yeah,
I've been there. I've been there. I've watched it, and you know, if anybody knows me, y'all know I'm not co-signing Jack. Okay, but this
at
particular
all.
at all, no, no,
If we
I'm not
co-sign on
co-signing.
it, you know it must be solid as
No,
a
it's
rock.
it's it's a rock. Yeah, it is solid. And I'm talking about they have rehearsal, miss a rehearsal if you want to. Okay. You think you went down to the dean's office. All right. You only got one more rehearsal to miss, and you can rehearse in your mirror. Okay. We are not playing. Okay. No, they are dead serious. Okay. They
I'm
are
not mad.
dead serious.
I'm not mad at
Uh-uh.
that. I'm
It's like when they tell you show up and models are supposed to come to casting calls in all black,
uh-huh.
and
Mess,
I
mess
don't
around
care
and
how
get
good,
huh?
right? Don't show up in anything but all black. Okay. I don't care how good you walk. Hit the bricks. Okay. They're not playing. Look, I get in trouble. I roll up, Chris, Chris. You're you're the cameraman and you're the videographer, and we've been doing this for like 1,000 years. Why are you showing up in here with a blue shirt? Well, what happened? No, no. See, no. Don't even play that.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. When they say rehearsal, look, you see this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. They are dead serious, and
And there's
it's
nothing wrong
it.
with that. There's absolutely
No,
nothing
no,
wrong with that.
no. And and
And I
and
think
the
people, because we have such an indie industry and so many things here, people think it's a joke. It's not a joke, and
mm-mm,
it's
no,
and here's the other thing, because I tell makeup artists this all the time, but models need to understand it also. It's not about you, boo. This ain't your show.
no. It's
You're a
not about
bride.
you.
You're a
You are
bride.
leg with you're hanging with legs. Keep it pushing, okay? We
Absolutely,
this is
absolutely.
about the fashion and how you present it.
Don't sit in my chair and tell me how. Oh, I don't wear red. Oh, they said you wearing red today, boo. So red is going on.
Wait,
So
not only you wearing red, but you wearing about 4 different shades of red. Get with it. All right, get with it.
all
Okay.
day and night, all day and
Yes,
night.
and
But
what I
seriously,
yeah
that's one
no
definitely a lesson that they need to learn, or they or either we, when we are in lead positions, need to make that the first damn statement out. When you're going through casting calls and various things, to let them, this is not about you. Don't bring your extra accessories if I didn't tell you to bring your extra accessories. Don't bring your this, that, and the other if I didn't tell you to. Outside of allergies and skin sensitivities or fabric sensitivities or whatever, we don't care. We don't care.
no
We
no.
want you
But
we want you healthy, hopefully happy. But even if you're not happy, you need to fake it. Okay.
yeah, at least for the 85 feet down the runway and back. You know, That's one of the reasons I love working with this organization because they put so much of an emphasis on the various aspects of what they're doing. Style. They put an emphasis on the giving back. They put an emphasis on the actual fashion. They put the emphasis when they say they're doing a sustainable show, they mean a sustainable show.
Mm-hmm.
Do not come up in there and it's not right. They are 100% on their game, and I love it.
Yeah, people I think also hear not for profit and think janky or think we can do whatever the hell we want to.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, I can't speak for everybody, and I'm not going to try to. I'm going to say I've been part of the inner workings of this organization because I've had to go to several meetings uh, in regards to this. And there's my girl,
Sally is
Sally, on it. There you go. There you go.
for you guys that
There
are
you
listening and that may not be watching from our Facebook page, from going down to my Facebook page. Sally is posting those links for you again. She's posting
Yes,
those links. Uh,
posting the links.
the
Please
real
go,
estate
please come
information.
and support this because they are giving all of you who want to be in the fashion industry, all of you who are trying to be models, trying to be designers, trying to be whatever it is you want to be in this industry. This is where you start, right here.
Okay.
This is where you start. It's like if you ever saw that movie Fame,
Yeah.
you ever saw the series Fame and Debbie Allen is sitting there with that big stick? Okay, this is where it starts.
Yeah.
Right here. That is who you
Yes.
know what? That's the only thing Tracy Thomas is missing. That
Uh,
big stick. Because she got the attitude. I'm telling and I'm scared for her to have a big stick because I'm scared I may be the first one to hit with it. But
what's up,
it's
Anthony Verducci? I see you out there.
you know, it's real. It is very real. It is very real. Yeah. Well,
Well,
Anthony's out there. Where Anthony at?
well, see, there's been an upgrade in our streaming system, and so
See. They still got the brother on the two cups and the Dixie cup. Two cups and a
careful,
string. Go ahead.
careful,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
careful.
See.
You getting your words messed up there. Careful.
Don't
No,
look too much of my drink. Okay.
here's the thing. No, I'm not giving him the fucking reins. Yeah, I gave Lyle the reins, and what she do? We saw this fade to black.
No, no. See, you notice when you said, Chris, I need you to. No, you don't. Chris, I need. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You need me just to be right here against this damn wall,
Look, me
holding
and this
still.
wall, we doing just fine.
Oh
Just fine.
my God,
See,
I
that's
can't.
another hard working brother. Anthony.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Anthony
absolutely.
is so underrated. He is one of the hardest working cats that you will ever find on a set. Now, he's a special brand. He's a special brand. The
I
first
see.
time you see him, yeah,
Man,
yeah, the first right. The first time you see him, you think
we
him
gonna
and the
do it
Energizer Buddy got a special intimate relationship. Okay, no, the brother's just on all the time.
all
Okay,
the time, all the time,
all the time.
all the time.
He has like three Energizer batteries
And I
and a
can't remember what
Duracell,
it is. He just scored something big recently.
but he
Um,
moved up to D batteries. This brother, this brother just be like on it.
Tony, look, that is all him. Uh, tell
This
them
brother be on it though, but he be doing his thing. Yeah.
congratulations a little bit ago. It's something I know you had on your Facebook page and whatever, but let them know it's something either a new role that you got, position, something within the industry. So put your
Mm.
stuff all down there, Anthony, and let them know so that they can go and support a brother because he does. When you say hard worker, like this dude is a hard worker, whether he's a PA, whether he's the actor. Now, I'm gonna tell you where I'm not going to tell him about how you almost killed me, Tony. I'm not. That's not what I'm going to say. It is that. Wait, here's his thing. Let me put that up there. He's in the movie with Dean Kane.
Okay.
That's what it
There
is.
you go. That's
That's
what
what
it
it is.
is.
So you guys go over to his page, check him out, click like, click follow, click all those different things like that. What was I going to say about the brother? God, what was I going to say about you? It
I
wasn't.
don't know, cause first time I met him, he grabbed my bags I
Did
pulled
they
up. Yeah, yeah, I grabbed my bag. I'm pulling up. Chris is here. What do you need me to do? Who in the hell are you?
help? Hmm.
I'm just here. I'm just here to help you. What do you need? What do you need? Oh, okay. Well, I got stuff in the back of the. What in the back of the truck?
I'll get that.
Yeah, yeah. And next thing I know, my truck is unpacked. Okay. I was like living every black person's dream. Okay. Wow. I got a white person grabbing my bags. Oh man. I mean,
So good.
oh man. And then I got to know him. And I realized that that is his flavor. He don't care who you are. He's
No.
gonna be right there on it. Please don't have him on your set and have people you have to tell people be quiet more than once. He will pop up out of nowhere. Hey, be quiet.
He the loudest thing on set.
No joke. He
Loudest
he
thing.
he is
So now
so
this is what I was gonna say.
energized.
This is what I was gonna say. So on
Mm,
on one because we worked together quite a bit now.
mm.
But on one of the films, he was going to end up being an actor, and he was in the very end. And this film is out, so I can say I won't give totally, but I had to do some special effects on it, right? He been on me all fucking day about getting the special effects done. So now it's his time. It's his time. He gets Moni on his fucking face. Do you know
Hold
he's
it,
down
hold it,
there?
hold it, hold it. Go back on that, please.
No,
Rewind.
no, no,
Okay.
I'm not.
Try that again. So Moni was getting ready to work on his face, doing her special effects. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
I
just want to
know.
clean that up.
Thank you. Nobody would have fucking paid attention had you not said anything.
The hell they
So,
wouldn't have. They'd have been in your inbox.
all facts, all facts. So finally, it's my time to do my special effects on his face. He's on the ground. I'm like, okay, come on. And is that better, Sarah? And he's like, don't get this, don't get that on my shirt. Don't get my fiance just gave me this shirt. Don't get that on my shirt. If you don't, don't get that. How much longer is this going to take?
I'm surprised you got him. I'm surprised you got him to stay still long enough to get it done.
He was, yeah, because he was laying on the ground. That's the only laying on the ground,
Hey,
dead,
everybody holding him down, right?
dead. You're dead. Shh,
Right, right.
shh. So he was on my ass so much that only his face is done. The rest is just nothing. And then he said, "You still got something on my shirt, Moni."
Well, you know why? Because I bet you the whole time you had him down there doing his makeup, he turning his head left, right, up, down, giving instructions, telling people what to do. Okay, could you close your mouth long enough for me to get this lip juice on you? Right, hold on. All right, now y'all gotta hurry up and do. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not finished. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. But he is the life of the set. He is. If you think,
absolutely love
yeah,
walking in and seeing him on set.
yeah. Seeing
Absolutely,
him on set, you just know it's gonna be on and popping.
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, we're doing a funeral scene. Yeah,
I got
right.
you. I got you. Got
Yeah.
you.
Mm,
Got
mm,
you. Or where we need the body over there. Oh,
mm,
now you need it
mm.
over there. All right, all right. And he's still gonna do it. Like the happiest person on set ever. Uh,
Happiest person on set. Yes.
no, and then Sally, she wants to get to work with you. Like Tony, you working with Sally is a big deal. Sally is somebody. I'm just gonna say that she is somebody. We appreciate you too, Anthony. We do a lot of
Yeah,
jokes
we
and
do. We really do.
you are a good
Mad
guy.
respect,
You're
brother. Mad
talented.
respect.
You're talented and you've worked very hard. And definitely you go back. I don't know if you were watching when Paul was on here because, and we talked about the PA thing because that's where he started. Requested. He had the juice. He had the juice at the studio, at Fox Studio, and requested not to be, the head of this or give me my own film to do. Put me in as a PA, coach. Put me in as a PA.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh, Jesus. Put me in the game, coach. So definitely go back and check that out. Again, to all of the film industry people that if you're just coming on,
Yes,
watching
yes.
this in the replay, if you skipped around or whatever, go back and watch that portion with Paul. And you welcome. I'll say that right now. You welcome.
You know,
It,
people
yeah,
don't realize how many positions there are on that set. They
Oh,
have no idea. I had somebody tell me, they said to me, well, all you do is take pictures. And I had to laugh. I truly had to laugh. I said, and the first person I thought of was you, Moni. I said, well, I'm so glad Moni's not here right now because you'd be getting chewed
what? Me?
from your shoelaces.
Me?
Yeah, you. Because the way they said it like venomous, like all you do is take pictures. And I was like, I could see Moni gearing up, like,
I come grab your badges. Let me let you know something. Just sit down for sit down. So, where you want to start from, the front or the back? Which way would you like to go?
look, I
And,
look, run it.
and then now that you know all of this and who he is, he ain't taking your picture. Make sure of that. Every
Mm,
time you
mm.
in there, well, be like that. No, because all he do, that's all he can do is take some pictures.
Well,
So,
right, I'm gonna say the person's first name. Her name's Debbie, and she did what you did. She's like, really, really, you really don't know. Did you just see that Porsche pull up over there? That ain't a rental, damn it. And she chewed her, and then my red truck.
yes.
Somebody else was driving the red truck, so then they came up, and it was like, oh, I didn't know that was him. Really, a beard makes a difference in how you treat people. Okay, let me talk to Santa Claus. He got a beard. I bet you don't mess with him.
Oh
Hmm.
my God.
That's fine.
That's the example you gave. It's
That's the
exactly.
example I gave. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be right at the pole when they pack your gift and make sure you got plenty of coal. You and that's it. But it's funny because people don't realize how many roles and how many times we all interchange roles and how many times we interact with each other during the course of a year, 6 months, 6 weeks, whatever the time frame is.
And it depends on the film also, because in Hollywood, let's be very, very clear, on professional films, film sets, you stay in your lane. You stay in your lane and you do what is under your title. Now, if it is
Yeah,
this,
that's true too. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. If you're on a
They
very
well, how's it go? They got specific lane assignments, like the Olympics. Don't cross
absolute,
that line.
stay in your lane, stop swerving,
And
and
in lane number 4 for makeup, we have Moni.
staying,
And in
staying.
lane number 3 is PA. We got Paul, we got Anthony. Yeah, yeah, stay in that lane, right? On them big sets.
I'm
Yeah,
here to help the PA do anything. The PA is here to help me.
right,
The PA does not come in and do my makeup. It
right.
just stay in your freaking lane. You don't go over there and touch that makeup. You go get the makeup person, and they come touch that makeup. I
I
don't
was
make.
told that the makeup is like when I first got in business. I was told that was one of the first areas that I was told, quote unquote, was off limits. The second area was the dressing area, but the very first stay out of it area was hair and makeup. Those are two areas like don't go there.
Yeah,
Don't take a
I
picture. Don't bring your camera. Don't bring
oh,
your
absolutely
rusted.
not.
Right,
Absolutely not, because you never know when somebody is naked. For one, you never know that, or even if the person in front of you isn't, their mirrors and somebody in the background may be.
right, exactly,
You
exactly.
don't put pictures in those areas,
Mm, mm,
unless it's one of us, because we know what to look for and what's going on type thing.
mm.
Um, but yeah, you don't, and you don't piss off your makeup artist. That's the last person that's gonna touch you.
No, because the Joker really wasn't supposed to look like that in the movie, but they pissed off the makeup artist.
Oh, okay. You want to smile? Okay. Want
You
to
really want to smile, huh? Okay. Hmm.
fix that?
I got something for you.
Yeah. But look, guys, it has been fun. But it's 8:49. We know we like all this odd type leaving out. Oh, I forgot to bring that picture up. Look at that. That's me on set. Just doing my thing. Can't show you too much of what was really going on, but somebody got me to smile for a second while I was working.
Now, see, anybody who knows me knows that I already saw what was in the background.
Knows, yes. Anyway,
That jacket is very period.
It may be. It may not be.
I understand.
That's not the focus of the picture. Stay
I
focused.
know, but I just had to catch it. I liked it. I liked it.
Speaking of, speaking of, you sure got that camera pushed over awfully far. What's
Who,
going on
me?
back there? Yes, you. What's going on over there to your right?
I don't know.
You don't know what's going on in your own crib?
Nope.
Okay.
I keeps it like that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
See, we're going back to being black by popular demand.
I
See,
hear
what
you.
happens is,
I hear you.
no, I've got some wardrobe stuff that really can't be, and it can't be covered up.
Oh,
So,
so that means I
yeah,
need to get
usually I put my little blackout thing over it.
mm-hmm. We
Yeah,
know.
I have some wardrobe stuff over there that really is like no.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
But I do have your request in for the coat.
Thank you.
I can tell you that now that La's not here. I do have your request in for the coat. Okay.
Go ahead, mess around and see it in the comment down there. What the hell? Let me put this biscuit on.
Well, no, because you asked for the fur with the leather,
Okay.
the big coat
No, I'm not
with the
disagreeing with you. I'm just making sure
yeah.
I don't ants myself out of shit. That's all. So I'm just saying,
Like
okay.
she like, look, all them coats that was on that rack, any one of them would do.
Is that the one that they're more likely to give me? Sure.
Right, right,
That's exactly
sure,
what.
right. I had somebody.
Exactly.
You laugh. I had somebody actually like, you got like, it looked like you got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of coats on that rack, and I'm like,
That's too nosy right there.
that's too right. Exactly. It's like, yeah, it's time for me to cover this rack up.
Yeah. Pull it on
Yeah,
over. Get
yeah.
back on the wall. You tried
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get
Get back in my corner.
back on
hmm
the wall where
Get
we
back on the
found
wall.
where we found you.
That's right. Back on the wall. Right. How's it go? Put me in, coach.
That's what he said. That's exactly
put
what he
put
said.
me in, coach. That's it.
Oh, here we come, starting some shit. All right, Jasmine. Let's see. Chris, you said that like lie isn't gonna watch the show. See how your friends be snitching you out?
Boy, they just sing like the Temptations, don't they? Don't they?
Good
But
times,
see,
sad.
but
We're on
see,
our way out too. Love you very much and we appreciate you.
but see. Tell Jazz, since she gonna get me like that. Tell Jazz what was the first thing I asked you for when we started the show.
I don't fucking know. What did you fucking ask me for?
Remember I said she had folks coming to my house.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. And she didn't ask about that. I'm sure you know that that's what she was working her way up to, but she didn't
That's
ask.
why I'm trying to kill it now. See, that's why I'm trying to kill it now.
She can go
Please,
back
please.
and rewind. She look at Sarah. Everybody just snitching everywhere. Every fucking where tonight. Thank you
Mm,
guys so
mm.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, the city
They
vodka.
singing like, all right. What was the second thing we talked about?
Because Jasmine, I told them about you when I was like sending to old samples and you heard that on the air. You were in my inbox. And no, Miss Moni, you said that I would receive a full bottle of city vodka. And I said, if that's what I said, that's what it shall be. There was no argument, no disagreement. I'm like, does that sound like some shit I would say on air? That sounds exactly
Well,
like
see, I'm glad y'all had that conversation, but see, what got me was when I walked out my door and Jazz and her crew are sitting outside my front door talking about where my package. I'm like,
ah,
Moni's on set someplace that is like a secret
why
location
did you bring me into the equation? She wasn't at
because I can't get this. Because like, oh, I see how this works. You make the promise, and she come to me for it. Because
yeah,
I'm supposed to be the one delivering it,
exactly. But
and I
why
can't deliver what you haven't given me.
don't pull me into your problems?
Ain't that nothing?
All
As
jokes.
I'm sitting out here in the middle of this lake with one oar and the boat got a hole in it. All right.
You got a motor on the back. Pull the string. Why are you calling for me to come out there?
Okay, we going like that now.
Yes. I know I got to keep everybody honest, but it's all love. She did in your inbox, boo. That was enough
Look,
for me.
okay.
No, she don't get the address.
Mm-hmm,
Mm-mm. No,
mm-mm,
Jasmine, you can't because you be pulling up on folks. No, that's not gonna happen. Mm-mm. See, Chris just needs to come get me on the jet so I can come hang for the weekend. Would you preach? Thank you for bringing up that fucking jet. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Just when you thought it was safe to come outside.
No, and I've been trying to hold back. I've been trying to
Right,
hold
right. Wasn't even trying to hold back. Wasn't even trying to like, well, maybe kind of sort of. No, didn't
was
even try to.
trying to. I was trying to, but hell, the people have spoken. And so yeah, it ain't happened yet. Okay.
Wait, how's it go? It was a fair election and your ass got caught.
It's plain and simple. But look,
Wow.
I'm gonna get out of here because guess what? I just wrapped today and the sister is tired. I took a nap beforehand, but I'm still tired and I gotta be up again tomorrow for something else. So I appreciate you all. Chris, I appreciate you. La, I know you're gone now, but I appreciate you even coming
Law
back.
ain't gone. Law is sitting there listening to us eating her dessert in her noisy ass restaurant. Okay?
Loud as hell. They
No
need
joke.
hours when you don't bring your fucking kids. Um, say all parents with adult children. This is not a place
Mm.
for kids. This is not a place and a time for kids. No, not with my nerves. But I appreciate you guys. What's Jasmine saying? I came late, but I'm going to rewatch so I can see what y'all said about me.
You know what? But see, that's why I love Jazz. Okay, Jazz is at least honest. Jazz gonna tell you flat out, I will be listening to what the hell you said about me. Okay, I am gonna be watching the rewind. Okay, you know,
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead. We
some
said it.
people be like, I saw what you said. No, she gonna flat out tell you. Okay, yes. Soon as we finish, I'm going back to watch it. Okay, there will be comments in your email tonight about whatever it is you said.
Look, our super fans definitely they go back and watch what the fuck they missed because they like yeah, especially if you're gonna tell me you said some shit about me, but they just go back and watch just because. But definitely,
Hmm.
if you oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and see exactly because I know y'all like to get slick with it.
Well,
I
I
enjoy
have to,
it.
I have to say, get well soon to one of my dearest people in my life, Evelyn Phoenix. Uh, she had some surgery and she's recuperating. And girlfriend, when you get ready, yes, we will be back in the studio. Most definitely.
Get
Yes.
it. Yes, get it. He see that green screen and just came up. He knows what time it is. That's the only
Oh, I
reason.
already know what time it is. That's why I snuck that in there real quick because I already know once that green screen come up, there ain't no more conversation. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Good night, Sarah. Yes, and we will see all of you guys on Monday. Make sure to go and subscribe if you're watching the replay. Make sure and hit follow, friend, subscribe, and then hit the notification so that you know when we're coming up next. So we're going to leave out of here. Thank you, WUBI Ubiquity Radio. We will see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Peace.
My father told me greatness is a duty. Have patience, you can make this shit a movie. I'm Stanley Kubrick shooting with no free. No longer got the hoopty come and scoop me cause I'm down to ride. They said I let my people down, I let my talents hide. So I choose to rise. My time in Atlanta helped me become a man and understand the power that's inside. You can die from pride, but nigga, you can live from it. I go get what I need, smoke my weed and meet the infinite. Scared to be too different. Now I get a win from it. Ladies get my sentiment, they know I'm not too intimate. My ex